What have we just seen in this match against Copenhagen? This match had way more drama than we all wanted. But the best thing is we won. And more than that, we also had the redemption story of two of our biggest memes currently, Harry Maguire and Andre Onana. If I was living in 2022 and if time traveled to 2023 and someone just woke me up and told me Harry Maguire is the one player who's our most consistent player in recent weeks, and he is the one who's saving us in Champions League, I would have called you crazy. But that's what happened. This guy, Harry Maguire, if anything, you have to compliment his mentality. Everyone wanted him out of the club. Everyone made him a meme. Everyone laughed at him. But he kept his head down and he has been proving that he's still a decent player. I don't think there was any doubt that he's not a decent player. The problem was people judged him that he wasn't good enough to play for United. And even I think that. But he has proven me wrong. In the recent weeks, with Lisandro Martinez injured, Harry Maguire is the one who has been stable, who has been giving consistent performance, which most of our players haven't been. And he scored a very good header and a very vital goal because without that goal, we might have gotten eliminated. On the other hand, we have Andre Onana. Since he has joined, he hasn't been good. Let's be honest. He has made multiple errors leading to goal. But the thing is, the media hunted him. The media is trying to make you believe that he's the worst goalkeeper ever. You can go to any media outlet, be it Sky or someone like an ex-football player like Akbon, or every one of them is saying Andre Onana is the worst keeper in the league. But that's just not true. He's just adapting to United. Even when De Gea came to United from Atletico Madrid, his first year was really bad. Really bad. He couldn't get in crosses. He was messing up his saves. But Sir Alex stuck with him. And look what he did after the first season. He's a legend of a club now. Andre Onana is replacing that legend. So it's obvious there was going to be some adjustment period. And that's what we were saying. Onana was great at passing, but his saving was really bad. And today, he saved us. He made some vital saves, not only today, but in the last game as well against Sheffield. And more than anything, Andre Onana saved a 97th minute penalty. I just can't believe it. I had lost all hope that the goal is going to go in and we draw with 1 point out of nine. We were it was more or less confirmed that we are going to go to the Europa League. But these two redemption stories, these two redemption arcs of Maguire and Onana, they went from zero to hero and they saved the Champions League campaign. Because now, with 3 points, with Galatasaray at four, there is still a chance that we can qualify from this group. Galatasaray still has to go away to Bayern. They still have to play Copenhagen. They still have to play us. So there's still a chance that we can do it. We don't have to depend on Galatasaray losing to Copenhagen. There is still a chance we can get through this. So I'm so happy that we won this match. Yes, there are problems still in the team, but I don't think we should focus on the negatives too much. For today, I just want to enjoy a 97-minute penalty save and a win in the Champions League finally, our first points in the league this season. If we are to talk about the team, there are obviously some problems here. I don't think the problem is the defense because as soon as our left back came back, Reguilon, and let's say Shaw comes back, I don't think the defense will be a problem. With Shaw, Reguilon, or Van Bissaka back, with Lisandro Martinez back, or even Maguire, our defense is solid. There's no problem with it. The problems comes mostly in our midfield. I think the midfield is our issue currently. In the first half, Ten Hag played a single holding midfielder, Amrabat. And the weird thing is, he played Bruno and McTominay, right? But the issue is, he was playing Bruno as a number 8 and McTominay as a number 10. So that's the weird thing. He's trying these weird experiments, weird combinations, which just aren't working for him. We can just see it in the match. Bruno is not a number 8. Bruno is not a box to box midfielder. He cannot run box to box or like play mid passes. Bruno is a risky player. He's gonna play passes which no one else plays, and he needs to be in that number 10 role. McTominay, I know he's scoring goals, but he's just not of the starting 11 quality. In the last match, he had 8 passes. In this match also, he barely had any passes or meaningful touches. The thing is, McTominay is great as an impact player. He has a physicality, he has the pace, he has the shooting. I want McTominay to be a super sub, to come in the last 20, 30 minutes and try to change the game. He shouldn't start the game. Because the thing is, we have better quality players in McTominay to play in the end. If we talk about Eriksen, yes, he can play, but he doesn't have the legs to play the whole match. If not Eriksen, I want Mabry to play. Annabelle Mabry. If not even that, I want Mount to play. I think Mount is being underrated. And I think Ten Hag is trying to train him into a number 8. I don't know why he isn't getting any game time in the last 2 games, but I'm just hoping that Ten Hag is trying to train him to play as a box to box. Because Mount is a much better passer of the ball than McTominay, and Mount can run a lot more than Bruno as a box to box. So I think Mount needs to come back into this team to play as a number 8 ahead of McTominay and Bruno. Bruno needs to stick to number 10. Our best midfield in like bigger matches would be Casemiro, Amrabat, and Bruno. Because the thing is, if we don't have control of our midfield, we always lose matches, or we always struggle in matches. A game is won or lost in the midfield, and currently we lose a midfield battle every time. Amrabat is left alone in the midfield with McTominay and Bruno running ahead. So it's an obvious thing that he's gonna get overrun and he won't be able to perform. That's why he got subbed off at halftime. So if we want to win, we need to have a better number 8 alongside a number 6. That's what happened to Casemiro, that he couldn't play the holding midfielder. And that's what happened to Amrabat as well. We need a better number 8 to play alongside a number 6. Otherwise, we'll keep losing the midfield battle and keep losing matches. If Ten Hag wants to win, he needs a number 6. And he needs a number 8 alongside him who can support both attack and defense. The other major problem is our attacking trio of left wing, right wing, and cam. Rashford is just off form. There is no debating it. He is lacking confidence and he's lacking aggressiveness. Bruno looks tired. Anthony is just average. These 3 players just need a spark. Anthony has been not aggressive enough. He isn't dribbling enough because as soon as he comes 1-to-1, 90% of the times he passes the ball back. With Bruno, he is not passing as well as he used to. With Rashford, he's not dribbling as much as he used to. Because if you look at the differences, right, as soon as Garnacho came on in place of Anthony, Garnacho went to left wing, the game changed. Garnacho is a lot more aggressive, a lot more happy to dribble. And because of that, even if he's not successful with the dribble, he still makes space for others. So what I think needs to happen is, with our attack, Rashford, Bruno, and Anthony, all 3 need rest. I am not saying just drop them for a whole month. At least for 3-4 matches. Keep all 3 of them on the bench. Garnacho on the left wing in place of Rashford. Mount or Eriksen in the Bruno role and play Pellistri or Mount on the right wing. We have options to play in these spots. Because the thing is, if we give 3 or 4 matches to Rashford, Bruno and Anthony, I am sure they will improve. Because right now, there is no point in playing them continuously. They will keep giving mediocre performances and their confidence will keep dropping. But the thing is, I don't think Ten Hag will do that. Ten Hag has his favorites, and with a match as big as the Manchester City match coming up, I don't think he's going to drop them. Rashford and Bruno are the type of players which, if they get one goal, they get the confidence back and they keep performing. But is the Manchester City match to test that? I don't think so. I think Ten Hag is going to play them again in the City match and then maybe rotate them after that. I also want to give credit to 2 underrated players in a squad. I don't think they get enough praise. Varane and Eriksen. Varane, people don't like Varane for some reason. They think he can't pass well or he's getting too injury prone. I agree, he's too injury prone. But the thing is, whenever Varane is in the team, there's always a sense of calmness. There's always a sense of we can get through this. Without Varane, I can see some signs of panic in the team. He's great at tackling, but he's also great at organizing the team. The other underrated player is Eriksen. I've been talking about Eriksen in my last few videos and how vital he is and how he changes matches. And once again, when he came at halftime, he changed the match. Eriksen has that quality to just control the passing rate of the team. He can increase the tempo of the team or he can decrease the tempo of the team on his own. The cross that he put in, that just reminded me of the Beckham documentary. How just Beckham curls the corners right to the head, the magnetic ball. That's what Eriksen did today too. Besides Eriksen, I can only think of Fernandes who can put that kind of ball into the box. But Eriksen is way more reliable with crossing. And he just showed it. I like Eriksen a lot. The type of player he is and what he provides to the team. He is better to come up from the bench because he doesn't have to worry about stamina and he doesn't have to worry about runners behind him. I want Eriksen to play more, but as a sub. I actually want to see more of Mount as a starter over McTominay. Because I think if we have a midfield of Casemiro, Amrabat, and Bruno, or Casemiro, Mount, and Bruno, Casemiro and Amrabat can be exchanged. These three, I think, can control the midfield well enough. Even with all these problems in the squad, for one night, I'm just really happy that we have something to celebrate about. We have something to celebrate that we finally have one player who's consistent in Maguire, even just for 3 matches. And I'm finally happy that Onana is finally becoming the keeper we all wanted him to be. He has saved us in this match, both of them. But the big test is coming up against Pep Guardiola. Pep has defeated us so many times. And if we play against Manchester City, like how we did in this match, we're going to lose 5-0. But the crazy thing about derby matches is anything can happen. I've seen worse teams than this team beat Manchester City. So there's still hope that we can do something. I only hope that Ten Hag fixes the midfield. I am not worried about the defense. But if our midfield is as bad as today in the first half, we are going to get demolished in that match. Varane needs to play against City. If for some reason Ten Hag goes with Maguire and Evans or Maguire and Lindelof, I don't trust that backline then. Varane with Maguire or Varane with Lindelof. I think they can hold Haaland up for most of the match. He will still get chances, but they should be able to handle him. So even with a lot of negativity in the team, there is something to celebrate just for a night. We have 3 wins in a row. I hope that builds some confidence for the derby up ahead, because even the derby is a match we can't lose. Not only is it important for the confidence, but for the top four. So let's hope Ten Hag can resolve this midfield crisis, this midfield lack of chemistry, which our team is lacking. Because with Reguilon back as a left back, our defense is solid. With more players coming back from injury, defense will be fine. The issues are midfield. If our midfield that doesn't get fixed, our team is done. I'm really happy with the match. Not really happy, but at least with the result. And I hope we can qualify out of this group. Otherwise, it will be way too embarrassing, and I don't want to see United in the Europa League again. If you liked my video and you would like to see similar videos, I have a playlist here which shows all of my match reactions of this season, as well as my recent video. You can just click on this here. If you also like my videos a lot, then I would really appreciate a subscribe from you. It's a new channel, so every subscription is very important, and I would really appreciate it. It's right here. I would also love to know your opinions in the comment section. What do you think of the match? What do you think of Maguire and Onana's redemption? And how you think the team will progress forward? I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye. See you later.